Welcome to the Dance Reel podcast. I'm Kate Histon-Behrend. To be part of our community, subscribe or follow this channel. This episode was sponsored by Master Dancer Mindset. Know yourself, be yourself, and express yourself on and off the stage. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Dance Reel podcast. Today's episode, Improvisation as a Life Practice. If you listened to the episode with Jen Murray, you'll know we went deep into the world of improvisation in contemporary dance, what it unlocks, what it reveals, and how it shapes both dancer and the human. Today I want to extend on that conversation, not just in the studio, but in life, because the principles of improvisation, when we can really sit with them, can serve as profound tools on how we live, how we problem solve, how we relate, how we create, and how we become. Part 1. The core principle: curiosity over judgment. Improvisation in its essence asks us to approach movement without a script, without needing to know what comes next. And that can be terrifying or exhilarating. In contemporary dance, when I teach or guide improvisation, I encourage dancers to step in with curiosity and playfulness and try and let go of fear and judgment. And when they do, something magical happens. They start discovering themselves. So what happens when we bring that same orientation into our lives? Instead of needing a perfect plan, a flawless 5-year strategy, or endless certainty, we ask, what happens if I try this? Where is my body guiding me? How can I play with this situation instead of controlling it? When we lead with curiosity, the stakes soften and the ego rests. There's space to explore, and from that space, growth happens. We stop needing to get it right, and instead we get it real. Part 2. Spaciousness. The bridge between experimentation and wisdom. In improvisation, there's also something unspoken, but essential: spaciousness. You're not just throwing movement around. You're listening to the space, to your body, to the present moment. And that requires pause, not paralysis, but a mindful slowing down that allows for sensation, thought, and response to arise authentically. Now imagine if we brought that into our lives. Instead of reacting on autopilot, we pause. Instead of pushing through discomfort, we tune in. Instead of judging ourselves, we give ourselves space to play. We experiment, yes, but with presence, with self-respect and care. This is where improvisation meets critical thinking. I'm not talking about reckless, whimsical, 24/7 do what you want when you feel like it. I'm talking about intentional curiosity, trying something and observing what emerges without the need for immediate perfection. That's the bridge: curiosity plus spaciousness plus discernment, not judgment. Imagine if ballerinas could bring this mindset and space for themselves within their ballet training. Part 3. The death of harsh self-judgment. One of the greatest thieves of joy on stage and in life is harsh self-judgment. That inner critic that says, "Oh, you look stupid. You should have done this. You should know better. You're getting it wrong." But here's what I've learned throughout my years of dancing, choreographing, teaching and coaching. Harsh judgment freezes movement, not just in dance, but in careers, in relationships and in identity. Improvisation teaches us that movement is inherently valuable, even if it's messy, even if it leads to nothing useful. So what if we started treating our life missteps as improvisational cues rather than moral failures? A business idea that didn't land, try the next phrase. A friendship that shifted, listen to the rhythm and adjust. A moment of overwhelm, pause, breathe, move differently. We are allowed to course correct. We're meant to. That's not weakness, that's improvisational intelligence. Part 4. Life as a moving score. Improvisation to me is not just a tool, it's a philosophy, a mindset, a permission slip. It says, you don't have to know the ending. You're allowed to discover it as you go. You can fall and laugh and try again without the shame. So whether you're navigating a transition, building something new, healing something old, or just learning to trust yourself again, Let improvisation be your teacher. Let curiosity lead. Let spaciousness support. Let self-kindness hold you through the mess, because life is not a rigid routine. It's a living, breathing score. And you, my friend, are the dancer. Thanks for joining me today. If this resonated, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your stories about how improvisation shows up in your life. If you want more Dance Reel conversations, insights and ideas, sign up for my newsletter, which is in the show notes. Until next time, keep moving, keep listening, and keep being real.